All right, I think we're tested. Everything looks good. This is another dream workshop. And there's a lot of stuff happening right now. So in at about midnight, a new part of Dreamcrack will be available, or will make its appearance, I should say. Um and that song is The Exploder. I'm actually going to put the thumbnail up here so you can kind of see it. But this song will be here tonight. And if you may have noticed, the last song was called Hat Man. I was seen here. The song is Exploder. And our drummer is seen here. These characters are supposed to represent us. And it's kind of like a myth story told throughout numerous songs. So this is the third part. First part was Vision, then Hat Man, and this is continuing that same story. I'm actually going to move 24 out of the way because I'd like to just show explain Dreamcrack a little bit, because it's different, and when things are different, people need explanation. I'm starting to see. And that's okay. It's totally fine. But yeah, I kind of got inspired by folk music, and like real folk music, ones that actually tell a story. I started listening to that, listening to even old country music, the ones that told a story, even some newer ones, even some Taylor Swift. Like, they tell a story that's like the source of what songs are, in my opinion. And that's what this is. Dreamcrack is telling a story, kind of like a myth. And this is the first part, and the lyrics are just very, like, the narrator is in the story in a way. But in this one anyway, it just says we come from the dream to unite and rebuild. So it's kind of telling you the mission there. And then it goes to Hat Man, telling you the story of shadow people, who shadow people are. This particular shadow person who broke a rule and goes to a place called Red, a third world, kind of like hell, the underworld. And he goes there and he finds the Exploder. Hat Man got banished to Red because he wanted an identity, and he was also manipulating dreams, which he learns in Red. But that story is probably for another time. But he knows how to manipulate dreams, and he gets sent to Red, where he meets the Exploder, who also got exiled into that third world known as Red. And they meet, and they strike a conversation, all that stuff. All that's gonna be explained in that video. But yeah, that's Dreamcrack. Dreamcrack is a bit different than the other dreams. But do check out channel 1 here. This is our newest video. Channel 1 is just full of surprises. You never know what you're going to get. Sometimes you won't get a music video. Sometimes you'll get something cinematic, and that's what this one is. We call it Dreams versus Demons. And they're kind of a way to not branch out, but like give variety to this channel and just experiment with different ideas. And also tell the story of who we are, why we're here, why we're doing what we're doing, all that kind of stuff, in a different way. Because I feel like, and I was explaining this to my wife earlier, like, we need to say the story once, and then say it again, and then say it again, until like it's like constantly telling you the same thing. Because what we have to say is very simple yet very complicated, because it's really just 3 words: unite the human. But we have to like figure out why we need to unite the human. What does that even mean? And that's what this is explaining. what it's trying to anyway. It's kind of hard to see right now, but in time the message will become more clear. But yeah, channel 1, also our experimental stuff we do on our own too, like Electric Sorrow is a song Chris made on his own. Check that one out. I'm going to put the Dreamcrack ones here since we are counting down to the Exploder. So I'll leave these up here. And I'm also working on a Dreamcrack song today from scratch. So we'll see how that turns out. And then Pocket Master will be after the Exploder, coming soon. And I'd also like to show, what are these over here? So we are Phoenix Splash, and I want to show you, I want to like just make this official because I'm working on stuff in the background, not really talking about it too much on stream, but I feel like it has to be this way. So this was our old banner that I'm developing a Patreon, but I'm developing it as like some people might only experience us on Patreon, because I'm starting to see that's how the internet is working now. Like some people only experience us on Spotify. They don't know we even have a YouTube channel. There's links to it. Maybe they will click on it one day, but if they like us on Spotify, that's all they want to hear us on. Same thing with these other stuff, all these other things too, and even YouTube. I feel maybe, I don't know how many people would on here listen to us on Spotify. Like YouTube might just be the place they go to get Phoenix Splash, and I'm starting to see it more that way. So having a banner like this no longer makes sense to me. Yeah, we're on Spotify. Yeah, we're on these, but if you find that if you like us enough, like a lot, then you'll venture into that. So I changed this because I no longer agreed with that's how the banner should be, and I changed it to this. I changed it to this because this is what Phoenix Splash truly is. And these are all the dreams that are going on right now. And Phoenix Splash, I'm going to just say this with conviction, like there truly is nothing like it. And that's good and bad because it can't hop onto trends. But it's also extremely unique that if someone with a voice finds it and goes into it and starts to understand it, like that's going to be another way the message gets spread around. And I think that has to, like, this, it's designed for that to happen. But I'm going to explain it because it has to be explained multiple times to be understood. So these are all different dreams. I think we've seen, like, these videos here are part of Dreamcrack, which is this fire. And this fire is a dream of promise. So there's different energies. We have promise, like, that represents hopes, represents, the future. That's what promise. So Dreamcrack is promise energy. What I'm doing with Dreamcrack is extremely experimental stuff I would never do in the past. Like, I would never bring out Native American motifs for the sole reason, like, I deep down, struggle with racial identity in myself. But I'm doing it, I'm fighting that. So Dreamcrack, which makes Dreamcrack a dream of promise. And then we have channel 1, which is chaos energy. Anything goes there. There's no limits to what can happen. There's no style. It doesn't have to be a music video. It doesn't have to be music related at all. Channel 1 is really anything. And then there's Endless Journal, which are songs of truth. And what that is shaping to be is like personal stories, personal experiences, as well as like those political, not so much political, but like just truth, really, of like how I feel about the world. And that's Endless Journal. As you can see, it has truth energy because everything about it tries to be authentic rather than like it tries to eliminate everything that's fake that I have in, or that I see in the world and that I experience in my life. So that's those dreams, that's those energies, and Chaos Energy is also in charge of the Abyss Arcade, which you've seen with Night Collection and the Code. So that's a whole other dream. That's what we call these because that's how they should be viewed as. Like you're having a dream, you're having a vision. Not everything makes sense, but you have to like kind of tie it together because it's trying to tell you something. That's what these are. Dreams try to tell you something. That's what these dreams are trying to do. So Chaos Energy in charge of the Abyss Arcade. They're interactive. All these videos, they take a lot of time to make. That's why there's like only two. Like the Code, I think has like 20 something videos attached to it, but like they're all unlisted. So you just see the one video, the Code, and then you like go from there. Night Collection is like just one video though, because it's a game within a video, which is cool. But these two over here. Oh, and there's Melancholy Dream. Let me talk about that because I've never talked about Melancholy Dream. That's like our first dream. And I call it Meister because it was developing all the energies like within this dream because I didn't know what they were yet. So there's a little bit of Abyss Arcade in Melancholy Dream. There's a little bit of Dream Crack. There's a little bit of there's actually a lot of Channel 1. All these ideas stemming, and there's some truth there too with Sad. Like that's the first time I addressed an issue I had with myself in a song. I usually kept my music and my identity like separate, but then I started singing about things I experienced. This was the first time I did that. So that's Melancholy Dream, fully functional. There's a bit of Abyss Arcade in there where you can go through different paths and get different endings. There's a lot of unlisted videos. It's a huge dream compared to these other ones, but it had an ending and it ended. That's really when this YouTube channel changed too. Magic Jukebox is just our music on a video, just so you can long play them. Pretty much it. I like to have them as I'm working, so they're really videos for myself, but you know, kind of just to get me in the mood as I'm working throughout the week on this stuff. And then there's these two, the Red Nightmare and Channel 2, which I've not said anything about because they're very newly developed dreams. Basically, there's a fourth energy Meister, and then there's a fifth energy Red, which is that underworld that I talked about where these guys went through. There is a Red energy, and that's going to start developing too, as well as Channel 2. And what I've decided to do with the Patreon, because I'm treating it like people are only going to experience us there sometimes. Like it'll have all our tunes that you can download. You can download all our songs, and that's what I call the audio dream. So the audio dream is just like links, not even links, just because Patreon lets you just do it. You can upload a file and let people download it. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to do that. So you'll see all our songs just available. If you're one of those people who like to collect the file and not go through a streaming service, that way you can listen to your songs ad free and everything. We will have that available on our Patreon, where you can just do that. I think that's the lowest tier too. So like you'll get all our songs, just you can download them without, buying them from iTunes or whatever. Because I'm kind of like that. I like to have the file just so I could add it to my collection of just songs I've been studying for years and years. I'm like, okay, now I'm going to study this song for a few months. I'm going to listen to it again and again for a few months. Like streaming service is kind of like it's kind of more annoying to deal with that. Also, I want to explain why I'm even putting the voiceless stream as an option, but also on Patreon, I think it's the second tier. You get voiceless stream, and voiceless stream is all our songs, even the ones with words, without words. So they're just the music. And I put these up here because I feel like it opens the door for people to take them and play with them. add their own solos, add their own, well, maybe not, yeah, solos. You can add your own solos to our songs instead of our vocals. And I think that kind of lends itself. There might be also other versions where it's like, okay, now the drum track is removed, or now the bass, and it could get creative like that. But right now I'm just leaving it without the voicing, without the voices. So if they want to add melodies, it's kind of cool. But you have to kind of be aware of parts where you can't add melody, so it gets a little tricky. And there's channel 2. It's image right now. I think when the Patreon debuts, which I thought was going to be now, but now I'm thinking not, because I think it needs to have its own video to explain this well and quick. Not like I'm explaining it, but explain it like the quickest and most efficient way. But this is channel 2. It's very similar to channel 1, except it's not run by Chaos Energy. It's actually run by Truth Energy. And what channel 2 is going to do is going to get to points where I can't get to on YouTube, as far as like, oh, you'll get flagged, or not flagged, but you'll get flagged on YouTube for that, but you can do it with Patreon. I'm finding that middle ground, or that barrier, that line I can't cross on YouTube, and I'm putting it here on channel 2. Same thing with Red Nightmare. Nightmare actually will have ending, so it's not a continuous dream. It's just a dream that will end, which means they will take longer to make than channel 2 videos. So you'll get like probably a few channel 2 videos and then one Red Nightmare video. But we also actually might work on one. And the music videos will, the music itself will be streaming everywhere, but the music videos will only be on like Patreon. So if you only experience us on Patreon, that'll have it'll keep you occupied, because there might be, oh, this Patreon has a YouTube, but who cares? I'm gonna be content with these two. It's gonna be kind of tough to keep up with, but I think it's possible now that I see this workflow. Like, as long channel 2 videos could be made pretty quickly, with the way we're working, like Chris and me just shooting out videos. But Red Nightmare, I have concerns, but also not, because I feel like the videos could be easy too. They're just going to be really weird, really, really strange. But that is what Phoenix Splash has been up to. Just getting how we are going to be, because I still feel like we're getting there to what we're supposed to be like. We're not trying to be like anyone else anymore. And in time, it will make sense. But now begins, I want to keep this somewhere. I'll just put it down here for now. Our song from scratch. And I've decided, like, I want to make a song that's not too tricky for us to play live, because that's what Truth of Nothingness is. Chaos is going to be whatever it is, but like, I want this song to be another one we can just do. So, and I think with the other song, I was listening to it. I was listening to all the versions I wrote of this song, and I just realized, and none of these are it. Like, none of them are, because I hear something totally different now. And that's the problem with the promise stuff, like the promise energy. Like, it's, the promise energy is like very, it could never end, because it could just keep dreaming rather than acting. And it's, sometimes I'm like, okay, I just got to push this song through. But then sometimes I have to listen to it. And I feel like this is one of those times. Because regardless of how long it takes, like, there's other dreams that can be pushed out first. But I realize Dream Crack is stuck unless I just really tackle this song. Like, Song of Purpose comes out after this song, and I already have Song of Purpose written. And I think Anthony's already working on it too. And I wanted this song to be done before that, before he was done with Endless Journal. But I just couldn't get it out because I didn't believe in what I was writing. Because it's not a grand piano, it's an electric piano, it's a bass. And it's like a... And this might not be it too, you know? This might be this is the fourth attempt. I don't know if you noticed. Oh, it doesn't show the name up here, but this is the fourth time I'm attempting to write the song. So this one is really hard to find. I think I've been trying to write it for a few, maybe a whole year. I feel like it's just been eluding me. And we're just gonna play around. That's what we're doing today with this. So I'm gonna put a beat. And I feel like it has to be like my old style of writing. So that's what it's gonna be. Because I feel like it has to reference that style for some reason. I can't explain what that style is because as a young composer who didn't know what he was doing, I was extra unique. So the tempo's a little slow. So like 100 maybe. And I thought I heard someone in my headphone, but I didn't. So that's dotted eighth notes. Everything that's not Western, let's make it look weird. There we go. And I'm gonna make this loud so I could really hear it, because I call it bass drum. It's bass guitar. Chris is playing bass drum on this song, concert bass drum. Those things are fun. Concert bass drums are. I feel like they're inspired by the powwow drum. Maybe I'll look into that. Maybe not. Maybe they're not inspired at all by the powwow drum, but they're similar. Powwow drum is more staccato, which makes it cooler, in my opinion. Yeah, I figured out the chord order. Jeez, see, I knew something else was just gonna come to me. What if? Let's see. Is that what I hear? Now I don't know what I hear. I know this beat keeps going though, because I want Promise of Paradise to relax the listener. I felt like the other ones were getting too epic, gospel-y, and although gospel is a style I want to play with, I don't think it's with this song. And that's the other thing, like at first the 80s kind of, like an 80s style song came to me, but now it's like Yu Suzuki or whatever. Like the style of music he uses for his games. Which I don't know what composers he gets, but it's kind of like that. Maybe I'll listen to them more. Cause it's gonna. So does it just start with vocals? I think it is. I feel like it's this simple. It's so stupid, but I feel like it's this simple. Chris actually has a cool part. I hate when everyone has a cooler part than me. But that's what's looking like what's happening. Why does it sound like that? Sounds like it's doing that because of the bass drum. He could do that rhythm, but I mean, I kind of like what happens if I do this. It's kind of hard. Like, it's just kind of weird. Oh, because I take out that too. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, boom, 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 boom. Yeah, what? 2/8 notes, quarter note? Nope. If I delete that. Yeah, nope. Dotted? Okay, quarter and a 16th. Yeah, so weird. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah. Boom, boom. It stays on F. Boom. There we go. I kind of want these to extend. Let's see. At least I have to do this. On piano, I don't have to do this, but there we go. Can it do it? Nah, I could only do these two, but that's okay. Because tie these. Get some lows. But on the real piano, I'm going to probably pull out more of those notes. Because I want these to be quieter, actually. I want them to be glissed. Or should I say strummed? What happens if I do this? Nah. Now it switches. I don't know about these two notes, they might contradict. I'll figure out. The lyrics are gonna be really hard to write because there's so many. But let me just work on the bass line right now. Oh, that's what's missing. Boom. There we go. Happy mistake right there. Because I accidentally hit the high D, and then I'm like, hey, actually, that sounds kind of good. This bass part's pretty cool. Yeah. Yeah. Cause I wanted something. Yeah. Cause I want the way. I don't know. It depends on what the vocals do, honestly. So that sounds really cool on bass, but if the vocals don't go there, then they don't go there, you know. Vocals can only go so many places. And then it just repeats that. Rest. Let's add some grace notes. And then it changes here. Oops. Oop, I forgot this measure. It does repeat. I think it's gonna have some rap elements, which is very Promise, you know, because I felt like when I experiment, that is Promise energy, and I don't think the other versions were experimenting enough. I think that was my beef. That was my beef with the other versions of Promise of Paradise. Like, all of them played it safe, but this one, it's bringing that Secret Stranger style back and pushing it further. I think that's what this had to do. That was the first song of Promise, really. then he has a like a little like he says something. And then this is where I like kind of rap a little bit. Rap a little bit in a way. Da, 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 da. Da, da, da. It's gonna build up here. Cause I'm not that now. I'm inside the bed. Do you ever feel it now? That's another affair. Cause I'm not to know now. No matter what I do. And okay, it's working out. Oh, I'm putting in this Christian rock motif. A very song of promise. Because I used to teach a lot of Christian songs. Some of them are really good. I think this is something they do when they build up. They start talking, do you hear the Lord? You know, stuff like that. It's actually very powerful. Like, if you're not a Christian, then it's like cheesy. But like, if you're a Christian, it's like, oh, you feel that. So I'm gonna use that. I don't know about that. Is it A minor? No. Is it F? It's D minor, Josh. I want to put a lot of parts where it's just vocals and drums, or just vocals by themselves sometimes. So makes the words more visible. We'll just start building up. Then we're gonna start building it. where my phone goes. I don't know where my phone went. That's okay. Doesn't help that my phone is like black. But if it's something important, it'll be fine. Yeah. Alright, let me hear how it rounds in my head. This will be the verse. There is an intro, but I feel like I have to write more of the song to hear what the intro is. So there's an intro, and this is just verse 1. So writing the song out of order, because it is starting a song from scratch to create a song. Oh, starting from scratch. That's what I titled it. I utilize they have the autopilot, or like it can rename your title. And I'm like, okay. And it renamed it to that. It was better than what I came up with. It annoyed me. Alright. And then this comes back. I forgot to copy the rests. Oops, not cut. Copy. And over here, the link. And, you know, he can do something, whatever he wants to there. But I might write something there, actually. So the bass would play probably something simple here. No, it's not playing anything simple. Boom, 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 boom. 1, 2. Boom, 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 boom. Boom. A. Bo, 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 boom, bo, bo, bo. That might work. Can he hit that note? I don't know if he can. I think he could. He hit those other notes. Ooh, he can let this one ring. Yeah. Ooh, the bass is actually pretty intricate in this song. It's kind of cool. I like when that happens. Little fake out. Boom, 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 boom. There we go. Oh, excuse me. All right. All right. Let me see. Oh, excuse me. All right. Let's see what we got so far. Or from here. Boo, 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 boo. Then the chorus comes. So this is a pre-chorus. Pre-chorus. So it's following that kind of format. It's like going experimental means sometimes going with the old way these days. It's like I just do a loud belch here. Then it's gonna switch to piano here, because I'm writing this like it would be a live song. So I would switch to piano here. Where is the piano? There it is. And the part here is more a little bigger. I don't need this. I'm gonna let it ring as well. I just hear this in my head. It sounds kind of nice. Something changed. That's cool. You can kind of hear a counter melody. That's gonna be kind of cool. Just like a little. That's why I'm not even using two clefs, because the part is so like harmony based. Like, kind of don't need a bass clef. It's not a piano piece. Yeah, this part's a little different now. I should just do this. Maybe. I think I still want this here. That, oh, let's just be mean. Of course, not like that. I don't want to be that mean. This is John Bonham fill. See if he can do it. I think I want the chorus to be big. And I want it to have that swing. I know that swing is not the funnest thing to do, but I want that swing. It shifts the swing. That's the old style. Triplet 16th. Because there's something like with my old style. Because like you don't typically do this in music, but I didn't know that at the time. So before I knew that that's not typical, I did it all the time. Which gives a lot of my old songs like a lot of swing randomly, which is kind of cool. But I always preface it with like triplets. And I'm going to be on piano here now, so it'll be kind of cool. So let's hear what I got. It's weird, I'm writing the drum part first. Oops, not that. I'll have to copy this. Fill. That bugger now. I'll say something poetic here. Let's see. I think I need the bass clef now. Yeah, I think I need the bass clef. No. If I want that full sound for the chorus, I'm gonna need the bass clef for the piano. It's just what it is. Yeah. Because it's only probably gonna come out in this part. I just call it left hand. Nothing too fancy. The left hand when it needs to be there. I mean, this will be the right and left playing this. I might even add more stuff to this. Yeah. Then what is that? That might work. That's the first chord. It is a F chord. This is really my old style here. This feel. Boo 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 boo. A minor. Here, C. But it kind of has like this A minor tone. I don't know if this is even right. Let's see. gonna shape like a C major, but there's like a random A there. I don't get it. That's not right, but that's what it is. I don't know if it works. It's hitting the A while it's hitting the... Oh, it fits. Maybe it's not C. It's already F. Maybe it is a A minor. There's no G. It's A minor. It's just a really weird shaped A minor. Maybe it's not A minor. I don't know. What even is the chorus in my head that's trying to come out? I don't know if I like that melody. That's where A minor goes. So it's a C, it's not a A minor. I think it's just a C chord. I hate when that happens. Oh, it turns out it's C major, you know, the first chord you ever learn in piano. That's what the chord is. Let me hear how that sounds. What I want the melody to be, though. I need to come up with the melody before I keep going. Too theatric. Now I'm not feeling A minor. I feel like A minor is not the way. What about? That is A minor. What was I doing? Nah, not that. Yeah, it's just gonna be one freaking note, the melody. Is that what we're going with? I've been hearing that a lot lately in my head. Yeah, what note am I hitting? No, not that. No, not that. I'm kind of like rapping it, so it's kind of hard to find a note. Not that. Not that. I think it's an A. Some of us around that area, some tone. And this is the chorus. Because the lyrics are like the main thing of the song, which is why I'm not writing them right now, because I know they're going to be tricky. This is the chorus. Do I really want to go that crazy with it? Yeah, it's the old style. Yeah, of course, kind of cool. It's just kind of theatric, which I haven't done in a while. That's when people start judging you. Let's see. Na, 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 na. That's gonna be hard to get right. Ooh, not the A. Yeah. Put some bass in there. Let me hear context. Guess the way just take this out. It's too limiting. Not that melody. Yeah, it's gonna just keep going. I think that's the fate of this. It's like every time it gets complicated, it dumbs down again. It's like, no, you keep doing this. It's like, okay, it's these notes. These lyrics better be like really interesting. Yeah, I hope they are. I realize these are wrong. Kind of like this part, which would be a really annoying. It's also kind of limiting. Yeah, it's okay. Alright. What are you gonna call this? This one is called The Promise of Paradise. This is the fourth time I've written this song. It sounds totally different every single time. But yeah, it's that Secret Stranger style back. I haven't written anything like this in a long time. But this switch to swing, it's very tricky to do, which is why I don't write it. But I feel like I'm gonna tell them like, I'm gonna be very picky on this feel. Like it has to be what it says. Like it has to have that 3. Because if you don't have that 3 above that, it sounds a certain way. I don't know about this melody now. What if let's see. I think if I take it out, it's less distracting. So this melody is gonzo. Because then the vocals can just keep doing that thing without being disruptive. Chord is A minor? How's that sound? Nah, it's too distracting. Keep it simple. Maybe do. So let's try it. Let's go a little C at the top, C at the top so that it could make more sense. Maybe we're that. Yeah, that could work. What about that? The little gray snoot. Can I do that still? That's kind of hard to do. I think I could do that. There's this weird piano technique. It's not that. Oh, I'm on the wrong fret. Where you gliss before you octave. Left hand's gonna disrupt whatever I'm doing there. Boom, boom. Yeah. Yeah, it stays on one note. I've never sang a melody like that. I don't like this A sharp. I think the G is gonna work because it's gonna go boom. All right. Yeah, man. I know what to do with the next song. And it's gonna go these two chords, but it's not gonna go to A minor after that. It's gonna go to D minor. That's what it's gonna do. The song, is it Promise of Paradise? I think it is. That's how I felt with the other ones too. But I think this one is like, it's motivational in a different way. That is kind of cool. It's like a 90s R&B now in my head with these melodies. There's another guy who does the triplet here. Composition. Yeah. Oof. Man, this song, it really is like one of my older ones. Like, I'm talking really old ones. This is what I would write in like high schoolish. But I didn't know better, you know. This is that style that I changed. This is like the core of it. It's kind of cool. Good luck. Let's see. So it's like that. So it'd be like a quarter note down. Or eighth note. Why are these all quiet? Da, 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 da. Dotted. No. Da, 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 da. Oh, it is that. Wow. Then a rest. Da, da. Probably do. Let's get rid of that snare. Why are you so quiet? There it is. Ah. Yeah. Yeah. How about just nothing? Just like that. The piano too. Boom. Not even a boom, just a silence. I wish I could mute the... Alright, so I'm gonna put it all together in my head. So I'm gonna listen to it from our beginning. it'll carry on from there. So I think it's gonna be as simple as this, just something the old me would write. That is what this version of Promise of Paradise is. Now, I think what I liked about the other versions was the lyrics, and that's why I kept going for them, but the song, there was just something off. But this one, I feel like nothing's off. I actually like that it's my old style of writing, like ancient version of myself. Even this bass line, but it has a little more finesse, Like it's just all. It has like, it's more refined now than it used to be, but like the same feel is what this is. Especially these swing 60th notes. Oh, but yeah, that is where I'll stop for now. I'll probably keep writing this song. This is a Dreamcrack song, believe it or not. After chapter 1, chapter 2 gets into like different styles of music, but chapter 1 is like the first movement. Second movement is just like, one is really secluded sounding. It's hard to even put it in a genre. It's called The Truth of Nothingness. It's very slow, very empty. It's a style like that I only attribute to like Lonely China Day. Like it's just that strange style that I really love, that I've only heard really from Lonely China Day and some post rock too. And that'll be like chapter 2, and chapter 3 is like Dream Theater mixed with ancient drums and all that. But this song I'm writing is chapter 2. Chapter 2 is kind of like more experimental, I would say, because they're supposed to represent 3 different worlds. And that's what this one is. This one is Promise, which is kind of cool because it's going back to a old style, more personal than anything. But yeah, in 30 minutes, the Exploder will be live. So at midnight, it'll pop up. And the countdown will be finished. The countdown to Exploder. That was the countdown. And it goes with his song too. It's kind of a cool way. Something cool I wanted to do for fun, I guess. But yeah, the hype will be Exploder. Dreamcrack songs take a while to make, so it's a pretty hefty one. I think I was streaming, like creating it a lot, because it just took a lot to make it. So it'll come out at midnight, and it may even go on attack soon. But yeah, these will be coming soon. These are not made yet. Actually, some of them are. They're just not public. These will be the Patreon. And yeah, there we go. It's all coming out. It's all coming. And the dream will continue. This is Hatman signing off.